Hey, thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Today is the 24th of October, and this has been a fantastic weekend. For anyone who's missed it on Nightline, I can't say it enough. Thank you, Nightline. You have done a fantastic job of interviewing some of the top executives of Scientology who have left, and actually did an excellent job of really journalism and asking correct questions of each person and exposing it, and I love it. It's really exciting. There's also some other fantastic things that are happening this weekend. Nancy Maney's My Billion Year Contract book is being released tomorrow, so that'll be out. And as I mentioned in my last video, Blown for Goods is going to be out November 5th. And these are just a few of the percolating things that are jumping along. I mean, things are rocking. And Tommy Davis, I want to tell you, you are, next to Tom Cruise, you are like the best as far as exposing Scientology for who they really are. And Tom Cruise did a great job of showing what an OT, that's what they look like. That's how they believe. You're in or you're out. That's it. That's what they think. The guys that are in the Church of Scientology, that's what they think. Okay, so there's that. But also, I thought it was very interesting. The interviewer on Nightline said, okay, so he started asking about Xenu, and of course, Tommy got very touchy about that. And as I've posted, there's a couple of reasons for that. One, to even speak about Xenu anywhere, except in a confidential course room in the Church of Scientology, is what they consider a high crime, which means immediately you are thrown into what they call the condition of treason. You are removed from any auditing or counseling line. You have to basically work up their ethics conditions, and you have to ask to be accepted back into the group. It's huge. I mean, it's a really huge deal. You have to get signatures, on and on and on. It's a big deal. So if they're going to run that stuff on their own people, which they do, Tommy has to hold up to that when he's talking in public, right? And it's a high crime to be talking about Xenu. So, like he said, you're going to be talking about those volcanoes. I mean, I love that he mentioned those volcanoes like, they don't exist. I mean, you can type in South Park plus Scientology anytime and find out exactly what L. Ron Hubbard wrote. It's a cartoon demonstration of it, but it is word for word how L. Ron Hubbard wrote it. And the actual OT3 document it's based on is on xenu.net, xenu.net, which was written by my friend. He put together the website over in Norway, and it's got excellent information in it. XenuTV.com does too. Many good interviewers. And speaking of XenuTV.com, Mark Bunker has done an awful lot. The wise beard man, right? He's helped a lot of people in a lot of different ways. He's interviewed a lot of people. He's, helped them. He's been a very hard worker for exposing the abuses of Scientology. And today, something really bad happened to his car. It broke down. I know Scientology will laugh at that, and they'll go, Bunker, he's screwed up. But you know what? It happens to a lot of different people. The only difference is that out here, there are people in the real world that care about Mark Bunker. And if you care about him, go to his website, XenuTV.com, and there's a little place where you can click on it and, donate some money. Help him out. He's not going to buy a fancy car. He's just going to buy some kind of used car to get to work. But right now, he really is in a position where he can't get a car. His car broke down, and he was planning on coming up here to videotape Nancy Maney and her thing tomorrow. Now, I'm not saying get it overnight, but the sooner you can, the more it'll really help him, because otherwise, he's going to be skunked as far as getting to work and stuff like that. So if you can, go to XenuTV.com and see if you can donate some money. Every little bit helps, okay? And Scientology, screw you as far as laughing about it. We're laughing at you. Tommy Davis, you keep on talking out, man. And this is the last thing. You and your faith. I love that. It's hysterical. The guy says, well, let me just ask you about your public faith. There is no faith in Scientology. If people have faith, I had faith. But I was raised a Catholic. So the faith that I had in God was from my Catholic religion. It wasn't from Scientology or L. Ron Hubbard. In fact, he's actually against churches, angels, anything like that. Anything that you think of as far as religion, Hubbard was against him. He said it was an implant. It was an electronic implant. that you were stuck in, right? That it was just a big thing you could audit out and get rid of, right? So, Tommy, you and your faith, I will sit down with you anytime, and I would love to hear about your faith and what your faith is. Faith in what? L. Ron Hubbard? It can't be faith in Xenu, because that's like faith in the devil. So we know it isn't that. So is it like faith in L. Ron Hubbard? What else is it? Your faith. I'd really love to have a little talk with you on video where we talk this over, because I think that you're basically way off the beam. You're not telling the truth. And I would like to know what the truth is. What do you have faith in? Okay? So there you go. I hope everyone has an excellent weekend. If you haven't seen the Nightline things, they're over on Xenu.net, the links of them. Thank you, Sponge, for putting those there. And they're in various different places. Why We Protest has them on their .net, whyweprotest.net. They have them there. And also they're having a picket tonight downtown, I believe, at the Shrine Auditorium for anybody here in LA. So there you go. Got to run. I'm having a wonderful night myself, so peace. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.